Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Colorado Rockies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Charlie Blackmon leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production. Barrel up the baseball, hit the ball in the gaps, or hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
So just about set. So up now for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. The 1-1 is upstairs. 2-1. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Jonathan VR up to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. In the air, right side. Blackmon under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
And up next for Chicago, Clint Frazier. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Madrigal at first, 1 gone. Next one misses, and it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Trey Mancini now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Not close with that one, and it's a full count. And a 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Out towards right center field. Does it. Turns and moving to his left. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tagging for third. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Frank Schwindel.
And next is the designated hitter, Frank Schwindel.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 3. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first. We go to the bottom of the first. So in now for Colorado, Jonathan Daza. And 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hendricks. Popped up. Madrigal makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
And that one ripped to left. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Batting
Here's
first.
Chuck Nasty.
The right fielder, Charlie.
2 down, nobody on. And now 1-2. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Rockies are down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second, down to third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. And now it's 1-2. And that's outside. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Patrick Wisdom circles the bases, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting in.
And now
The left fielder,
Chad
number
Pinder.
11, Chad Pinder.
Next pitch just misses. Ball 3. So now 3-2. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that
Batting
ball
nine.
travel,
The
trusted his
shortstop,
hands. Nice job of
Nico
going the other way.
Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. Next offering is in for a strike. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him. And he hit him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Madrigal.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And out of here. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
So digging in, Jonathan VR. A switch hitter batting right. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get 1 batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
The next pitch misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and fires. Stays alive. And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
Next for the Cubs, the
I
right
think that
fielder,
if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. That one blasted deep to right. Pulls it in on the warning track.
now batting, the first baseman, Trey.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Trey Mancini. And now 2-2. Just missing there. And a full count now. VR over at first with 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And there's ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Austin Gomber won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Yolis Chassis taking over on the mound, and we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. Ball to strike. And a foul ball.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Into the outfield, base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Now batting.
Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
So up next, Patrick Wisdom. He's already homered in this game. Next offering is in for a strike. Bases loaded, 1 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. In to score. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Now batting.
Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Here's Yan Gomes. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. One and 2 here. And now 2-2.
Well, with this long series, if you can get into the bullpen, exhaust the other team by game 2 or 3 of the weekend.
Yeah, when you're talking about a 4-game series, There's no question with a good offense, the ability to affect the pitching staff for the following games is a factor. Base hit and a run in to score.
That's 3 singles in a row. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Chad Pinder now. The pitch.
Ball. Down.
Well, he's just giving up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. The kick, the 3-2. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now an 8-0 game. Staying in the game on defense, Ian Happ. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Gomes gets it to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk now. 1-2 now. Up the middle. Madrigal picks it up. He's in there. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they are going to challenge the call. And so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here in Denver. Now it's the shortstop, Nico Horner. The next offering misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and there's a hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Nick Madrigal. Good contact guy, good defender. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. That's down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. Horner around third. He'll score easily. It's 9-0.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Jonathan VR, the next Cub to hit. Man at second. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Madrigal at second with nobody out. Next pitch misses inside, and the count's even at 2. High fly ball out into left center field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Clint Frazier, the next Cub to hit. And he deals. And a count 1-2. And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Center field, Daza moving back for this one. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Runner tags up for third.
Up next for the Cubs, the first
and next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Count is 3-1.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Out there to center. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
So 2 down now, and here is Frank Schwindel. And the pitch. Out towards left center, Joe heading to the alley. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Two. Stays alive. And a pitch. And that one in the air center field. And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Next pitch is downstairs. Rodgers on second. Joe at first with no outs.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still trying to get that ground ball double play.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate.
Number 2.
Righty delivers.
Jonathan Daza.
Liner, base hit. Rogers coming home. He will score. It's 10-1.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Next one is off the plate. And a count 2-1. And that one fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. Next one misses. And it's 3-2. Got him. And there are 2 down.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Pat makes the catch, and that'll do it. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. That's out to center field. Daza gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yan Gomes. One down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 3-2 now. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." In the air to left center. Daza on the move. Puts the squeeze on it. And that'll do it. Cubs leave 1, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next pitch is in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Next one misses. Full count now. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 1 away.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Randall Grichuk getting ready to hit. Next offering is in the dirt. Lifted in the air, right center field. Frazier should have this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Ryan McMahon. A wind in the pitch.
McMahon.
Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson.
Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
BR makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 9. It's 10-1. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Tyler Kinley. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and And a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. The 1-2. Line to left. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. So up next, Jonathan VR.
Jonathan VR.
Left-hand batter waits. Now a screamer into the outfield. Daza makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
And next for the Cubs. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Jason Hayward. Runner on first with 1 down for him.
Jason Hayward.
Here comes a pitch. On a line out towards center. Out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Trey Mancini. And a 1-1. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next pitch is inside. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
In the air, foul off first. Crone on his way over. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. One left for the Cubs, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. So remaining in the game defensively, Jason Hayward. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Back here at Coors Field, and now it's Elias Diaz. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So the Rockies lineup turns over. And now the center fielder, Jonathan Daza. The next offering misses. And it's 2-1. Next offering is down low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
In the air, center field. BR racing over to make the catch.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jose.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Iglesias will hit next. And the count 1-2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering is downstairs. Popped up. Magical on the move. Long run. Nice grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in Denver, start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Frank Schwindel. And a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. That misses. 2-1. On the ground to third. Fires over to Crone. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
2 outs, base is empty. Yan Gomes, the next Cub to hit. Two. And down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. On the run, throw to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Crone.
Next to hit for the Rockies, C.J. Crone. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. C.J. Crone leads the yard. His second of the year. And they slice into the lead. It's 10-2.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And the batter now, Randall Grichuk. Next offering is down low, and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Just
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan
Grichuk leads off first with 1 away. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Stepping in, Brendan Rodgers. Next pitch is downstairs. Left field, Happ settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 10-2 ball game. Welcome back. Now the left fielder. foul ball. He stays alive. At the belt and fires. And downstairs. Two now. Stays alive. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Nico Horner now at the plate. Into center. Does it. Drifts towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal, the next Cub to hit. The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Right-handed reliever.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Three and two now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Jonathan
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. Third out. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Matthew Boyd. And a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with.
Number 29, Matthew Boyd.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Connor Joe. And that one is lifted in the air. BR moving to his left. And it gets by him. In there safely.
His second knock of the night.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. The lefty ready and a 1-1. A little bit low. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Kicks and fires. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Wisdom on to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So the batting order turns over. Jonathan Daza digs in now. Horner whips it across. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Hard hit left side. Slides, but it gets by him.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Blackman.
Now it's Charlie Blackman. 3-1 is on the way. Edge of the zone, called a strike. That is strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Carlos Estevez on the pitch here. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. Back here at Coors Field, ready to begin the 8th. Here's Jason Hayward. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. The 3-1. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Daza glides to his left. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
And here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini. And the pitch. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Trey Mancini goes deep, and they add a run. It's 11-3. We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did, as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
Now it's going to be Frank Schwindel, and the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2-2 now. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. In the air, right field. Blackman makes the play, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
And up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. Here's a 2-1. And misses inside. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a
Now
walk,
batting,
Boo.
catcher,
Here's the catcher to hit, Yan Gomes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job of damage control right there. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. On the ground, Magical handles the chance. Over to first, Cron retired.
the bat,
Randall Grichuk digging in for the Rockies.
Randall Grichuk.
On the ground to first. Mancini steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
The third
So
baseman,
2 down now,
24.
and here is Ryan McMahon. 1 for 3.
McMahon.
Next offering is in for a strike.
What is it?
Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And a payoff pitch. In the air out towards right center. Hayward makes the catch, and that'll do it. Rockies are down quietly. Still 11-3. And welcome back. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now, Ian Happ. And that one hammered. That's back. That one outs against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Nico Horner getting ready to hit. The pitch. And a foul ball left side. The 1-2. They say you win. Diaz gets it to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nick Madrigal. Here's a 1-1. Way high with that one. And it's 2-1. Happ over at second, one down. Next pitch misses way outside. Runner leads away at second. Into center and a base hit. Happ around third. Not gonna get him. It's up the line.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Jonathan VR. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 away.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the 12 and the Rockies 3. So bottom of the 9th, here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Connor Joe.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Joe.
Bounce to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Daza.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Next for Colorado, Jose Iglesias. On the ground to the left. And that'll do it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final, 12-3. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
the new breed and we really don't care. We the new breed, we the new breed. We the new breed. Hey, Africa, Africa, Africa. We about to blow like a harmonica. We about to show you that everything you stole is living and breathing and coming right back at you.